Hello, Mr. Pele.
Hello.
Thanks for inviting us to your beautiful facility, NOX Studios.
Thank you and welcome.
Thank you. Can you please tell us about yourself?
Well, as you said, my name is Pelle Broberg. I've been a music producer, songwriter, mixer since way back in '94 actually. Started to do it professionally, and I'm still working as a producer. So it's basically me and my life, going from a small studio to this, NOX Studios. The biggest studio in Sweden, as it is right now. Still trying to do music, still trying to do whatever I've been doing since '94 until now, but that's me. Music is my life, of course. It all started way back in '94. I wrote a couple of songs together with one of the biggest bands in Sweden called Cool James and Black Teacher. That is where it all started, and from that it elevated up to the big Nigerian artist Dr. Alban, and from that point it moved up to Westlife, Backstreet Boys, enormous bands during the 90s, and from there it moved on to the bands that we have today: Papa D, Governor Andy, Griffith, bands like that.
Do you have any producers, songwriters you have worked with in the past?
Oh, a lot of people. You don't get here by yourself. So it's been a lot of people, a lot of famous Swedish producers. Dennis Pope, Max Martin, Christer Sandelin, Tommy Ekman, Ari Lettonen. It's been a lot of people that have taught me what I know today, for sure.
Which artists have been recording in NOX Studio? I mean,
The current situation is that we built this and we finished Studio 2 late September last year. So it's kind of new, but since September we've recorded a few artists. Papa D is one of the bigger Swedish stars. Governor Andy, Connie Bloom, and also the Jamaican Guidance TW is probably the people right now that we're working with. Junior Natural, of course, touring with Sly and Robbie. That is a big star as well. Jan Johansson. So it's a couple of names. Doggelito as well. So it's a few, but we're just at the starting point in this new facility, so there will become more.
So, Mr. Pele, what inspired you to build this beautiful complex, NOX Studios?
Thank you, man. There is a really simple explanation, and that's the respect of music. Today people are recording in bedrooms, on small computers, with cheap equipment, and we didn't want to go down that trail. We wanted to do it the real way, the big way, and focus on bands, have the dynamics of a real studio. So that was the basic vision, and it turned out okay, as you see it today.
What is the capacity or potential of NOX Studio when it comes to workflow?
Yeah.
What can I do here?
Yeah. First of all, we have 6 studios. From the smallest studio you can think of until this, one of the biggest one in Sweden. You can come with a band, you can come with the strings, you can come with a choir, you can come with a hard rock band, synth band, reggae band. There's no limit. We're the biggest studio in Sweden. We've had string sessions, we have had choirs up till 75 people so far, but we can go even bigger. We've had a TV show recorded here, podcasts, radio, and even music videos. And I know there's a lot of more potentials, but so far we haven't tried it, but we have big plans, and this is going to be the biggest place cooking of culture.
So, Mr. Benny, can you tell us the history about some of the music instruments or gear you have in NOX Studios?
Of course, I'll give you a short version of the story behind this beauty. This is the SSL 9000J. It don't get much better than this. And I bought it 2 years ago from Benny Andersson, and he's ABBA, the founding father of ABBA. And as we know him here, everything is quality. And I got a chance to buy it from him last year. And the story behind this beautiful, fantastic sounding console is that Benny was actually looking to rent an SSL 4000, which is the little console to this. And the rumor said that Sting had a 4000 to rent. And on top of that, it was dividable, so it wasn't that hard to move. So Benny found the number to Sting and actually called him. He said, "Hi, this is Benny from ABBA." And they started to chat, and after a while he came to the point where he was asking, is it true that you have an SSL 4000 that I can borrow? Because I'm mixing a really, really special project. And Sting said, yeah, I do have a 4000, which is dividable, so you can move it. But if you would have called me last week, I would say yes. But right now, Elton John has taken the console to his castle in France to mix an album. So if you want it, you can have it after him. And Benny told him how important it was to mix it at that time. So Sting, he was making a joke and said, "Benny, you have some cash on your own, so why don't you buy yourself one?" And he hung up. And that really pissed Benny off. So he called SSL, which is in Oxford, and asked them to build the best console, the 9000J, for him, and also have it dividable so he can move it. And they said, no, it's impossible. We've stopped making these consoles last year, so we don't have any material left. And he said, I don't think you heard my name. I'm Benny from ABBA. I want 9000J, and it's supposed to be dividable. And here it is. He got what he wanted, and it's dividable here and here. And a few years later, it's here. It's, in my opinion, and in many opinions, the best sounding console in the world.
Why is it you're selling this beautiful complex called NOX Studios?
Well, to be really honest, I feel like I've reached the end of the line of my vision, my dream. I can't take this any further. I know we have a lot of potentials, but I feel I'm not the man to take that step. I've reached the end of my line. I need to move on to do other stuff. That is just a simple, straight answer.